Hello, my friends, and welcome back. When do we get surprised? When are we surprised? We are surprised when we did not anticipate something. So you are surprised when you thought, okay, the price for of milk is $1. When you go over there, it's going to be 50 cents. Oh, yeah, okay. Or it's going to be $3. Oh, okay. So you get surprised. You're surprised because your your expectation is not the reality. So we're going to talk here about a president who is surprised by another president's reaction when he's going to inform him about something, because he thought the the counterpart would react like a toddler, like a baby, like a child, going to throw a tantrum, because that was his understanding of that person. So then he's surprised. Oh, you didn't react like a child, like a toddler? You didn't throw a fit? Oh, why? It's because you expected a person to do that. So let's see what are we talking about. This article comes from Fox News by Peter Aitken from May 15th, 2022. And this is the title. Finland's president surprised at Putin's calm response to NATO membership news. So I don't know what he expected. Putin to yell, to curse, to what? Vomit? What reaction? Obviously, he expected something else than calm. So Finnish President Sauli Niinisto claimed that Russian President Vladimir Putin responded calmly when told that Finland would apply for NATO membership. And I'm going to quote, altogether the discussion was very good, Niinisto said on State of the Union on Sunday. I say calm and cool, and he did not repeat those threats he had earlier, and his people had been telling that is that if Finland joins, that means some kind of contra step, military contra steps, whatever that means. Okay, and then it says here that, but he didn't repeat that. So whatever he said before, he didn't say anything. Finnish officials announced Sunday that the previously neutral country would indeed apply to join NATO despite numerous threats from Russia. This is a historic day, blah, 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 go that. But Niinisto said his phone conversation with Putin about Finland's application was a surprise, as Putin took the news calmly. This guy's, okay, so I'm gonna quote, I wanted just to confirm that now the situation is changed, Niinisto said of the call. And I'm quoting again, we are going to apply membership, and in the same way he confirmed that he thinks it's a mistake. We are not threatening you, end quotation. So far, it seems that there is no immediate problems coming, he added. Well, uh, I was astonished. I was astonished, and he said, was because I had a telephone discussion with the President Erdogan that in about 2 months ago, Niinisto said, he said that he will estimate well positively our aim to apply for membership, and now we changed. So he is upset with Erdogan, who said that he will has some objections uh, with Finland and Sweden applying for NATO membership, and he expressed his concerns and his request or demands. Now let's go to Putin. So this guy said, Niinisto, president of Finland, said that Putin acted calmly, and he was surprised. So obviously this politician expected that ex-KGB guy will show his, feelings to this. So he has a very poor assessment skills. And that's one thing. The other thing is, why do you think Putin did not say anything what he previously said? They're going to tell you what I think, or what I would do, or maybe what a statesman, a leader does psychologically. If I repeat the threat over and over again, the more I repeat it, the less threatening impact it has on you. So I don't do it often, because if I do it often, it loses value. It loses its value. So I'm going to say it once, maximum twice, because if I keep saying it, it's going to be like, okay, blah, 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 blah. So that's why another reason why Putin did not feel like, but by the way, and then Nisto would have said, I know, you told me that before. Now regarding, we are not threatening you, what Finland said to Russia. The Russians don't believe squat what you say. And I tell you why. They got so burned with NATO promises that they do not believe anything. If you don't believe me, just watch Lavrov's statements in the past 7 years, 5 years, and see what he talked about it over and over again about NATO, promising that will not, promising this, coming with documents, with information, because the American says it was only verbal. Well, he came with documentation from meetings, with minutes of conversations with people in their rooms, with officials. So it was not like, just I tell you something and you forget about it. And it's just words. So if it's just words, then why should Putin believe the Finnish president? Because the Finnish president just offered verbal assurance. We are not threatening you. And Putin would have said, okay, I believe you because we believed NATO too. Thank you very much. Really? So this Nisto, personally, I have to confess, I don't know anything about this person prior to this, that he is the president of Finland, and it's enough to hear him act, react, and his statements. And he doesn't impress me, I gotta tell you that. I'm sorry. Even with this, he was surprised that Putin, what did he expect? What kind of briefings this president or briefing got about the counterpart before he ever interacted with Putin? Because it is not the first time when they spoke, or they probably met before. So whenever that happens, your guys, your departments in charge of that, they would brief you about, you're going to meet this guy. This guy is this. Cool as a cucumber. He's blah, blah, blah. He's like this. He's intelligent. He's like this. His family is like this. His height, his weight. He doesn't like the color green. He likes the wind. He doesn't like the rain. Or he doesn't like when the wind blows. Because all this, you use them when you negotiate. When you use, I like your green tie. Yet, that's not a green tie. Put him in a difficulty. That's how you do it. And he should have been briefed. If he was briefed and his memory, dare I say, was not able to retrieve the information, then again, his fault. Now his ability to talk to this, and he was surprised. This bothers me. I was surprised. What do you mean? You have been informed and taught, lectured by people in a room. When you talk to Putin, be careful this, be careful about this. He likes this, he doesn't like this, he's like this, he's like this. And he thought, that means really thought, that Putin is a unhinged individual with aggressivity and with anger, and will just start yell and threaten, because that's how Putin does. I haven't heard him. I watched many interviews with this guy. I watched him in many, many instances. I've never seen him like that. I haven't heard Putin even, how do you call it, calling someone names when he was called names. He could have done it easily with multiple people. He did not do it. So this president had no clue who he was dealing with. He was unprepared. So imagine the Finnish president will meet the Russian president face to face to negotiate about something. Who do you think has more information, or could have a better assessment? I don't know Putin, but I already know Niinisto. Okay? So, or at least look what he says. Look what he says. We're not threatening you. Take that to bank. Thank you very much. Shake hands. We're honest. Really? And I'm supposed to take that. As Russia says, we will never take anything at face value. Everything would be written, signed, United Nations, international document. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay calm, look for the truth, and be just. See ya.